All right, I think I fixed it. Okay, all right, now you should be able to hear me. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. Another Tuesday, another Voxel stream, and I'm really excited to get started on this one. We did some really good progress last week on the boat. I've just been working on some boats. I'm not really sure why we're working on boats. I feel like it's just a fun little thing to do while we wait for the for the Voxel engine to be to have its next update released. So we're going to be working a bit more on the boat today. We've also got the submissions, which I forgot to get to last week. So that's going to be good. I think we've got 2 this week to take a look at. But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks everyone for coming in. I'm going to just send out some little notifications right now. Awesome. All right. So yeah, good to be back on this week's episode. We're still going to be going over the boat, and I'm really happy with how this fishing trawler is coming out so far. We will jump into it very shortly. But if you guys do have any questions at all, Hydroneer questions, radio silent questions, please let me know. And if you have any suggestions while I'm working, please feel free to mention them in the chat. You know, I'm very open for either radio silent or Hydroneer questions, especially since we've got Hydroneer multiplayer coming in a few months from now. So yeah, let's just crack into it. So I'm just going to switch screen here. So this is the boat that we were working on last week. If you guys are new here, Radio Silent is an open world cooperative World War II stealth game. It's set in a completely destructible environment. And that's what we're making right now, is some of that environment. What's really special about it is that there's a durability based system. So that means each little voxel in the game, you can see here, this thing is made up of voxels. Each voxel has a different amount of durability to it, kind of strength when it's hit or stuff like that. And you can see on the left side here, this is kind of my palette of colors, which each little index here has got a different material sound. It's got a different durability. You know, if you hit it, it will sound different depending on what kind of material it is. So we've got a few little vehicles here. We've got kind of like planes. There's a few like little bombs here. We have got a few trucks, different variations of one type of, well, 2 types of truck. There's a refueling truck, a burnt out truck, and then this kind of half-track vehicle here. We also made this little speedboat. I did this off stream. I actually did it on Discord. I did a little stream on Discord. Link in the description below if you're interested in maybe coming in on one of those. I just basically sit there and chat to you guys while working on things. It's quite fun. And then we've got this big boat. Well, it's actually not too big to be fair, but it's pretty big compared to the other one. You can see here I've made this line here where I've just kind of pointing out where the water is. I actually did a bit of work off stream because I noticed when you're in the lower deck, there isn't like enough headroom, so I had to go in there and fix some of that up. But it's looking really good so far. The entrance is completely hollow. I did a little bit of work figuring out the stairs and how high they should be, as well as this kind of area here for like a little balcony. One thing I did notice is that this area is like these windows are way too tall. So I think we're going to have some like upper deck part thing here where you can kind of go up and look out the windows. But yeah, there's a nice amount of room in here for things like tables, maybe like maps and stuff. Could put some on the wall. I think we also need to cut out some portholes here. And then moving into the back, this is kind of where the fishermen might put all their fishies. So we've got a nice little tank here. It's kind of got a bit of mold in it. And then we also need some like fishing apparatus around here. So yeah, how's it going? Amit is asking, how'd you come up with the name Radio Silent? I'm not even sure. I think it was like, I was listening to like a song and the song said like the word radio silence in it. And I was like, oh, that sounds like a good name for this game that I'm like planning to work on. This was like maybe 8 months ago now. Yeah. Is there a helicopter? No. Helicopters weren't really a thing in World War II. Because this is set in like a 1930s, 1940s alternative history kind of thing. Is it randomly generated? No, it's going to be like completely handcrafted, and I think it's going to be way better because it's going to be completely handcrafted. So yeah, anyway, with that, let's kind of get started here. So what I think what we might do is ignore this lower part right here and actually just work on the deck. And let me know what the sound's like, if the music's too quiet or if I'm too loud or anything like that. Yeah. So, okay, cool. Right, and we need our references up. So let me just lock this here. So we are going to use this thing to just show some images. So you can see here, this is kind of like our main inspiration is this one boat here. So what are we going to do for this? We don't actually have any images really of like inside what it's going to look like, but I'm going to just assume that it's pretty much just like the controls come up to like some levers and stuff, some things that you pull back and forward. So we're just going to do something like that, I think. Maybe like a big chair thing as well. This is going to be difficult. I haven't actually thought this through yet. Right, so let's go, let's just make this little thing here. And what I wanted to do is I'm going to make, this is just going to be like some wires that go underneath the table. And now this is going to be the table here. I'm just going to kind of build it up a little bit, and that's going to go all the way to the back there. So this is going to be like, it's going to have all the instruments on it. And this is just like some random wires, I guess, going into it. I should maybe actually just look at an image of what it looks like inside fishing trawler cockpit. Is that the right word? Wheelhouse. There's quite a few pictures here, so we're gonna just grab a random one that looks. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna grab an image here of something that looks like remotely like it could work. Probably something I imagine like this. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Something with a wheel on the side of it. Yeah. This is it. This is the one. This is the one. We found it. And we're gonna need some sort of like high chair because this is it's just way too high here. So maybe what might be cool is actually designing some sort of like, this could be storage under here, right? And then you're kind of sitting on top of all this like storage basically. So let's do that. Kind of designing it a bit like this. Bridge. Oh, sorry, the bridge, not the cockpit. Yeah, that probably would have helped with my search terms, wouldn't it? It's alright. We'll go with cockpit for now. I think this reference image is alright. Is it really a bridge though? Because I swear, like it feels like it's too small to be called a bridge. But I don't know. I don't know anything about boats, so I'm just trying to make one. Cool. Right. Yeah. And then we'll keep going. And then maybe we'll have this in like little sections. So bridge paw. Yeah, exactly. Bridge paw. Right. I'm gonna just. I don't think this is going to work. We're going to go 4, 4, 4. And then 3's on the end. Okay. That worked out way better than expected. I'm just going to. These are just going to be the little dividers of the storage kind of area. I can just throw those up there, and then we can put some nice little doors on the front of these. Maybe we'll actually indent them. I think that would look cool. And then we're gonna need some little handles, so maybe they look like this. Just kind of making it up as we go. I definitely am not really sure how we're gonna make some stairs to go on top of it. It's gonna be a bit, it's gonna look a bit shit, isn't it? Can you fish in the game? No, there won't be any fishing. We're just making like a nice little fishing area, I guess. Let's just push this up a bit. Push it up to there. We are not getting off to a good start. You know what we might do in this instance? Because whenever I start when I start like losing my mind over something, I like to just switch it up. So we're gonna abandon that idea. We're literally gonna abandon ship on that one. And I'm gonna make some like nice little banisters to go here. In this like this big red color was kind of just a placeholder, so then I could kind of understand the size of everything. So what we can do here instead is maybe use, what color is this? Okay, I'm gonna do like a nice light wood. And actually no, we're not gonna do wood. We're gonna do make it out of metal, because I think that'll look a bit cooler. Let's just make up the style. So I'm gonna actually remove all the red stuff, so ignore that for now. But yeah, I think something like that would look kind of cool. Excuse me. So how's everyone's week been? I've been just working on radio silent stuff, I guess. Hydrogen multiplayer is coming on pretty nicely. We're working on some character stuff, which is going to be coming out in maybe the next dev vlog. Haven't really decided yet. We've still got like a little bit more to do before we can kind of like say for definite if that's going to be the next episode. But yeah, it's coming on really, really well. Nice, yeah, I like this. Kind of simple, looks a bit rugged, and it's not. There's too much like there's too much brown in here, you know. And I think maybe we should have some little portholes here as well. So I'm gonna start working on those. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this week, is working on a bit of this, bit of that. Nothing too major really. But yeah, Hydrogen multiplayer is coming along really, really nicely. All right. Not sure about that color. I'm not sure about that size now, I'm thinking about it. I think something like that would be way better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just copy it over to the other side. So they're all in line with each other. Yeah, I think that's cool. And then we'll do another one, maybe just like a little bit up here. Copy, paste, easy. We lost it. Yeah, so this is going to be in like one of the harbor areas of the game as well. I've got a pretty decent idea of what I want to do for like this big like harbor area where you eventually then go onto like the ship that's parked in like the harbor, and then maybe the ship kind of like goes off sea and then you're stuck out there and you have to do this entire quest line to kind of escape from the ship. I think that would be really, 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 really fun. All right, let's do it over here. Go 2 down. Throw it on there. if you guys are enjoying the stream, please remember to hit like as well. It really does help out. Yeah, I'm trying to obviously make these streams something for everyone, because obviously it is a little bit developer-y. But I'm trying to also make sure that, you know, everyone's kind of getting a, you know, you learn a little bit maybe about the game, and maybe even a little bit about game development, but I don't want to make it too intense or anything. So let me know what you guys think of the video, and if you know you do like this stream, please drop me a little like. It really does help out. But later on we got some community submissions that I'm going to be going through, and I'm really excited to go through those because I actually missed it last week. I completely forgot to do them while I was on stream. So yeah, we got a little bit of a backlog. We got there's two submissions to go through, and they're going to be really fun to have a look at, because I did have a bit of a look at one of them. I saw some images of it on what was on there, on Discord, and they did look really cool. Okay, nice. That's just added so much more definition to the sides. I think what we also need though is like big buoyancy thingies. Like, what are they? I don't know. Yeah, words. I don't even know what they're called. I think they're called fenders. Just like shit like that. And then I think what we'll do is I'll like tie them, have like string on them. So let's just like randomly make a couple of these things. And then I'm going to put like some rope that goes around it. Yeah, I'll do a few of those, and then we want to color this one like yellow or something. Okay, now let's get some rope. This is gonna be a bit... Okay, yeah, that looks kind of alright. Maybe have like little bits that hangs down. That would look kind of cool. Maybe another one over here. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does this look like some rope that's kind of tying some of these fenders on? Or does it just look like a weird colory mess? Yeah, they might be boys. I'm not sure. Hey, how's it going, Myro? How's it going, Jay? Thanks for joining us. I don't know if that just looks like a weird mess or if it actually looks like it's what it's supposed to be. Not too sure. Oh, well, we'll keep them there for now. Okay, what can we do next? What might be quite cool is a big fat anchor. So we're going to need some sort of anchor system. So we'll do that. So let's grab maybe some like metal. Okay, and then this is where the anchor is going to go down. Where is that trying to come out to? Perfect. That actually is like a really nice position for it. Now I've got to think about what does an anchor look like. Anchor. And obviously I think modern ones look a little bit different, but we're going to go for like just a really big classic anchor. And it's going to be big as well. I want it to be proper huge. So this is already going to be dragging in the water a little bit though, because the water height is down here. So yeah, we can't really go too much deeper. It can kind of be touching, I guess. That looks so bad. Wow. Like, that looks fine, but it's not going to work. Yeah, it's okay. That looks good. It's perfect. Okay, cool. So we've got a little anchor. This is like our little anchor system. Maybe we can kind of make this a bit better. Cool. That's like some little turny dial thing. I guess you turn that and the anchor goes down. There we go. That works. Okay, cool. Right, we've got an anchor. Now what? All right. Right, so we've got the anchor. Hey, thanks, Nox. He says, keep up the good work. I love hydrogen. I'm saving up to buy it. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you want, you might as well wait. I think we've got a sale for Hydroneer soon. I can't really talk about it because it's a Steam thing, but there might be a little sale coming up. Don't know how I end up doing this bit inside this little fish tanky thing, but I feel like we're getting somewhere good. Cool. Nice. Yeah. That looks a bit better. Okay, right, what do we got next? So on here we've actually got a mast. I haven't actually thought about what the mast is going to be looking like. So what kind of mast do we have here? This one kind of sits in front of the wheelhouse, or not? Sorry, not the wheelhouse. The what do you call it? The cockpit, not the cockpit. The bridge. The bridge. Yeah, yeah. Techno Tuner says making assets has to be so time consuming but so fun. Yeah, it is time consuming, but it is so fun doing this stuff. I really do enjoy it. Right, so we're gonna make one of these sails. It looks like it kind of has to be like around the middle. So where's the middle of our ship? It's kind of towards the back here, but I think we could probably put it here. So my idea before was we find the middle of this bit here. So how big is this? It should be an odd number, 25, yeah. So that means half of 24 is 12, so we do 12. So then this is our middle here. I want to do a big dark looking thing. And this is going to be it. So this is going to be like the main mast of the ship. I'm gonna cut out a little hole. I don't even know if that's the right. Nope. Nope. There we go. Right, we got it there. Okay, and now it just goes up there, and then I think, so the reason I kept this pink thing here was actually so we could figure out how tall this thing's going to be, because I think it's got to be about that tall for it to actually look normal. And then we'll have some sort of, what's it called? You know, a what's it called? Everyone knows what a what's it called is. One of these things. Perfect. I think that looks brilliant. Now, what are these kind of, what's the setup like on this? There's usually a bit of like what looks like kind of diagonal horizontal rigging, which is going to be a bitch to do. We also got to do some like little smokestacks as well. Sorry boy, he's saying a few months back was progress in Hydroneer was deleted because there was a massive gold pile up and broke my game. Oof. Yeah, there's a setting now in the game where you can just like literally make it so it doesn't save all that raw resources. But yeah, hopefully when the new update comes out, those kind of issues are going to be a lot less common. Okay, I'll tuck that in there. Right, quite like that profile now. Although, does it look too small or is it too big? I can't tell. Oh well, we're just gonna crack on with it and see what happens. Okay, so what have we got on references? Not a lot. Okay. So it does look like there's always some sort of metal thing that kind of goes around the top-ish area. So let's do that. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please remember to hit like. It really does help us out. Right. Perfect. And I think what we can do is also like kind of tie the strings onto this side of the ship here and not make them go all the way down there, because that would just be kind of annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do something a little bit cheeky. I'm just going to place them down like this, and this is actually an illegal technique because they're like not touching their sides. You can see here, this is, yeah, but since it's rope, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, how's this gonna work? Let's do it like this. Yeah, that's cool. That looks good. That looks good. I like that. I like that. And then we can just copy and paste these as well. Oh, not like that. Oh god, what have I done? Here we go. I think I got it. Is this gonna work? Nope. I think I did it wrong. Nope. Come on, Max. What are you doing? Nope. Okay, I'm trying to like flip it so it works well, but it's not doing its thing. Oh, that's why, because I'm not actually flipping it. It's rotating it. Okay, that's correct, because you can see it's, yeah, that's correct. Okay, cool, perfect, that looks good. I think we also want to have like a big sail on here as well. Although it's going to be docked, so maybe not. Where do you think the sail would be? Would it be wrapped around this thing? Let's have one last line. Going from here to here. I'll say one last line. I like these. I'm gonna do more of them. I think that's straight. Is that straight? Nope, it's not even nearly straight. Yeah, that looks cool with like just a bit of rigging to really like properly emboss the scene. All right, what are we gonna do then, gang? Should we do? I think maybe have it so like the fabric is kind of wrapped around here. Okay. Either way though, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's put some fabric on here. I think what we'll do is do it basic and then we'll fluff it up a bit. Yeah, let's do some basic stuff right there. Kind of make it a bit big. Fluff it, just fluffing it. Just giving it a bit of like, so it feels like actual fabric, you know? And I'm gonna go in and do some minor detailing. Yeah, there we go, that looks starting to look pretty decent. We like it. All right, so how's everyone doing in chat? Where are we all from? Let me know where you guys are from. I like to play a little game where whoever comes from the country with the lowest population wins. What do you win, you ask? You don't win anything, but it's fun, so. All right, Itchy's from England, so that's probably not going to be a solid winner. If you guys can't tell already, I'm also from England. Fatal's from Belgium. Belgium's always, Fatal's always kind of getting this one in the bag, just because Belgium is, you know, obviously quite a small country. All right, that looks pretty good. Just looks like random kind of fabric that's been wrapped around a pole. That's what we were kind of going for. Yeah, we like that. Germany. Tobias is from Germany. Norbert is from Hungary, which is also a solid contender. See if anyone can beat Belgium, though. I'm pretty sure Belgium's smaller than Hungary, but I don't know. Maybe some rope around it. Genius idea. Let's do some of that. Cool. Sweden, nice, nice. I think Fatal might have won this one. Okay, right, we're gonna color in some stairs. I'm just jumping from one thing to another today, aren't I? Literally no direction. That's kind of how I like to work though, is just jump from one thing to another without actually thinking about properly what I'm doing. It would be nice though if we could finish the outside first. I think we need to focus on that. Especially with my dumb brain just having no idea what's going on. Oh, I quite like this whole rope thing that's hanging up here on the side. Let's do that on this side. So let's make it out of wood. I know that's not properly what we're meant to be doing, but it's whatever. that. No, we're gonna make this out of that rope color again. Malta at 500,000. That's a good one. That's a nice place to live too. Malta. I think I've ever been to Malta. Hungary 9.7. Belgium. Wow, that's surprising that Hungary's got less people than Belgium. Hey, 2 people from Hungary. Awesome. Glad to see you guys in here. This ain't going well. I'm not liking how this thing's turning out. Okay, cool. That looks good. Okay. I think maybe we should do more of these boys on this side. And then should we take a look at some submissions? I think that would be quite fun. So we've got submissions today from Flamors and from Stocker as well. Stocker actually put his in last week, but I forgot to do it. So yeah, if you guys want to submit something to go into Radio Silent, then head over to the Discord. There's a link in the Radio Silent information channel where if you want to put something in this game, you know, try and submit something, then there is a link to do so. I'm going to be accepting some of my favorite things, mainly stuff like buildings into the game, since they're kind of the ones that take the longest. But yeah, if you feel like, you know, getting creative, now's a really decent opportunity for you to try out your skills. So yeah, we'll get to that shortly. I'm just going to wrap these up quite literally, and then we'll be doing it. So let's make some rope that kind of goes around here. So we got one there. Put another one here maybe. Doesn't look like the safest thing, but it'll work for these fishermen, you know. Maybe these are just lazy fishermen or something, but cool. Flame Wars is here in chat. Right, that means we'll start with you first. Okay, cool. Right, we'll save this up here, and then switch over to that. Let's just get that thing hidden. Okay, cool. Right, subs. Guessing it's going to be this one. Oh, and it's a big one. It's a big ship. It's making my ship look very very small in comparison. It's made out of a lot of different layers. So you can see here, it's named the layers in looks like a language that I don't know, so we're gonna have to just figure it out. Let's start at the front of the ship. It looks pretty good. Little bit of something going on here, but that's okay. So what do you got? It's got one big cannon at the front, which is quite cool. Nice, we like to see. I'm not sure if this is wide enough for a player. 5 it might be, I'll have to check. Also, this bit under here is looking, I know this isn't finished, but this bit's looking a bit empty right here. I like these containers though, these big shipping containers. Probably could use something inside of them. Bulk them out a little bit. But it looks good. I like how these ones are kind of like recessed in and these ones are above. Like they've been stacked on top of each other or something. That looks really cool. Inside, yeah, a little bit plain. I guess, yeah, it's not finished, but looks good so far. Engines look really cool. I really like how he's done this. How is he? Oh yeah, it's got that coming out there. I'm guessing these are like some sort of extracty kind of things. I'm not sure. I don't know boats. Looks cool though. Probably could fill the inside of the engines with actual metal, even if it's just solid. What's this thing right here? Oop, I have no idea what this thing is. Oh, maybe it's the fuel tank? It's coming up here to something though. So yeah, it's pretty empty in the outside. I guess, you know, it's obviously not finished, but it's really good so far though. I really like it. My favorite part is literally the side of it. Like these walls look really, really cool. Just kind of how you can clearly see like the plates of the actual wall. Might actually take that in some of my boat designs later on. And he's got the kind of the Riter Guard insignia, which is really good. It's kind of like tying the lore into it, the vehicle a bit. Here's his little cabin. Looking good. There are a few things, like a few major issues with this, like these floating parts right here. You can see this wouldn't be right. These look cool though, nice little crates. I don't know what these are, props, okay. And then yeah, nice little radar thing at the top. Looks cool, looks really cool. So let's move on to the other one. Statues, wow, look at this. This is really cool. And this is like, so we actually got a new flag design for the the Royal Federation, which is kind of like one of the the good guys in the game. And yeah, this is really good. I love how 3D it is. It's really, really impressive. And I don't know, it just looks nice. Like the color work is really, really good in that. Then over here, you got like a little petal thing. And the logo for, what is this? This is the, man, I'm losing my brain today. Let's have a look. This is the Fremont. Do I have the flag up here where I can show you guys? Nah, I don't. But this is from the Fremont flag, and that's really cool. It just really nice. It's like delicate little work, and I think it came out really, really cool. Let's see if it's properly. It doesn't have any floating parts. That's good. Does it have any? No. And then we've got the Hellsteig logo here. That looks freaking awesome. Genuinely looks really, really good. If you guys are familiar with it, if not, then there's a link in the Discord. But yeah, this looks really, really impressive. I'm not sure where this would go. Also, that's odd as well. It's not mirrored. But yeah, I'm not sure where this would go because the game isn't set in Hellsteig. Yet this is a Hellsteig statue, and they wouldn't really build a statue in wartime in another country. So maybe it would look good like on the front of like some big vehicle, like a ship. But either way, it's awesome. I really like it. I think it looks awesome. All of these things do. So let's have a think about where this can be put in the game later on, and then possibly put them in, because I think there's a lot of effort that's gone into here that works on like a building level and can be kind of like put into the game quite easily. Whereas that ship, it obviously isn't finished, but it might be a little bit tricky to put in a ship that size into the world, but we'll see. But yeah, overall some really nice submissions. If you guys want to get your submissions in, you can check out the submission link in the Discord server. So yeah, let's hop back over to our ship. Yeah, in a church. I mean, I don't mind too much about having like religious symbols in. Like there's like a cross on one of the churches. I don't really mind. Obviously the game isn't really going to be focusing on religion at all. Where am I? Here I am. The game's not really going to be focusing on religion at all, so it doesn't really matter if there's like religious imagery in the game. But yeah, right, what are we working on? We're going to do the outside of the ship. So let's grab the references back up. I don't know why I really like this painting, but it's not really too useful so far. I think what would be cool is if if we had some big, like, what are they called? Like air things? These things. Let's put them like here, something here maybe. Yeah, quite like that. Right. So let's go. No, let's go like this. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because that's gonna now go through the wall. So, how are we gonna get past this bit? Where's all the swastikas? Nah, there's not gonna be any swastikas or anything in the game. It's not even set in like real world, like the real world. It's set in like an alternative universe. So, yeah, no swastikas. Okay. I think what we're gonna have to do is literally remove all of this. Cool, that looks good. Trying to think what's the best way of doing this because we've got to cut a hole now in the floor. Oh. And then that's got to go all the way to this engine over here. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. Oh, nice. I actually already made an exhausty kind of thing here. So let's just take that. And then that can join up to this guy and bada bing, bada boom. Yep. Oh. I'm gonna cut a hole through here, even though no one's ever gonna try and shoot through this probably. I still want it to actually function as if it would. Completely just destroying this ship. Tearing holes and all sorts of things. This probably isn't even how ships work, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as it's kind of believable is what we're going for here. And bad camera angles apparently is also what we're going for. Okay. Goes there, that goes there. Cool, right, that does have a narrow hole in it now. Added secrets. Yeah, the game's gonna be full of loads of secrets. Thomas Russell was asking, can you import glass from Magic of Voxel to the Voxel plugin? No, we're doing glass in a different way. I've actually wrote up an article about it on recently on the wiki. Sorry, not the wiki, the builder's guide. Basically, all glass is going to just be done by me in game. It just makes things so much more simple. Okay. Cool. So we got our little thing here. That's looking good. Add one says, hello, my name is Bot. I don't know what that is in reference to. But I'm just going to go with no. Hey Sylvain, welcome back to the stream. Sylvain's been here in a few streams. If you guys have been in the stream before, please give me a little egg emoji. If it's your first time, give me a chicken emoji. Outsiders embassy for statues. That's a really good idea. That's a genuinely good idea, like an embassy. I'll work on an embassy building later on and we can put one of those statues in for sure. I think that'll work really nicely. Just kind of looking at this, being like, oh, that looks kind of cool, but no, it won't work. I guess, okay, this is gonna be like a fishing pot kind of boat. So let's make a fishing pot. I've decided. I didn't really decide before, but now I've decided we're gonna be doing a fishing pot kind of boat. So I wanna make these like, almost like lobster pot kind of looking things. Not really sure what a lobster pot looks like, but we're gonna just play around with some shapes and see what happens. I'm not sure on the color either, but we're gonna figure that bit out later as well. Could use one thingy here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Right, now let's think about color. Maybe just black. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe we could have some like on the side of the boat as well. That would look kind of cool. You know what? Not liking this black. Do not like it. Let's go dark brown. Yeah, that's way better. Cool. Oh, do we dare try and rotate it 45 degrees? Might break, but it's a lot of floating parts. That's not gonna work. You can't believe how good this is. Oh wow, sorry, I completely forgot about the chat then. That's a lot of eggs we like to see. Brent Smith, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Yeah, this software is really, really fun to use. It's really good. I really do enjoy using it, and this ain't working. Maybe we could have them kind of like sitting in the middle of that. I don't know. We're gonna forget about that for now, and we're just gonna place some more down. Now this is kind of getting a bit more story of like what this ship is as well. You know, we're constantly just trying to tell a story with level design. In any video game, that's kind of what you do. But this is really kind of actually solidifying. Oh, this is a shipping boat, and it, yeah. One down there, that's not going to work. Haven't got a lot of room here to play with. Just going to put it like that, and then one more that way. Bodyguard 345, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, if you guys like Magica Voxel or whatever, I've been doing these streams every single week as well on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, so same time as this stream went live. Well, actually, I was a tiny bit late, but yeah, pretty much 8 o'clock. Yeah, these fishing kind of pots look really good. I feel like we need more just clutter though, you know, just cluttery junk. I also need to make these holes here. So I'm going to do that, but we're going to do a bit more on here first. What else just goes on a fishing trawler, you know? What goes on the deck of a fishing trawler? Let's Google fishing trawler. 1930s. Excuse me. I guess there's like just covered stuff. There's nets, big fat nets, but then we're using pots, so that's kind of odd. Excuse me. Should we make like a little ring? I think that would be quite cool. Like this, and then that looks good, but I don't really like that. No, that doesn't look good either. We're gonna do it the first way. Okay. I don't know why I just hate that. It's too like mirrored on these sides and stuff, but it'll do. I mean, we could make just a bigger ring. I feel like we might have the same issue. We will have the same issue. Which ring do you guys prefer? The bigger one or the smaller one? What are we thinking? Is this available to be wishlist on stream? Yeah, what, Steam yet? Nah, not just yet. Small. Okay, cool, we're going small. Yeah, no, this game, it's still like, we are like 2 years maybe away from the game being finished and kind of like ready. It's just going to be a long ride, and that's the beauty of this YouTube thing that I'm doing, because you guys get to be here for the entire journey of the game. You know, you get like a really nice, and this is why I really enjoy doing it, is because you guys can just sit along and watch the game develop for a very long time, and I think there's something really cool about that. Also now, whenever I make another ship, I'm already going to have like all of this stuff to go off of, so it's going to be like so much easier to make anything now. We're going to make a little notice board, I think would be kind of cool. There's some just like random bits of paper just attached to it. Yeah, let's see. And then I think maybe like a table. Yeah, so I was, as I was saying, I just really enjoy doing these streams, because then you guys literally get to follow along with the development, and I just think that's really cool. You know, when the game is finally out, you can say to your friends, hey, I was there from the very start of this game. And who doesn't like bragging to their friends? Because I sure as love doing it. And you guys can give suggestions and stuff, please. If you ever feel like, hey, maybe that doesn't look right over there or whatever, please let me know. And then we can, you know, your suggestions are really important as we work through this together. Okay, cool. Right, so that's a nice little table. It's quite a low table as well. The deck is really starting to like take shape. I feel like we need to be careful to make sure we're not like dimming the colors too much, because right now it's very brown and white, I'd say. So we need to think of other colors to use. You made Hydroneer? Yeah, I made Hydroneer. That's me. But now there's some very lovely people that also work on Hydroneer. We are putting multiplayer in, so you can see Snaps is in chat. He's doing that. Itchy Beard is our community manager. He's also been doing a bit of UI work for Hydroneer as well. So yeah, it's a whole team of us now. Yeah, and the game is also multiplayer as well, which is really nice. You know, I'm really excited to actually make a multiplayer game from the get-go now instead of before adding it in like a year later. Okay, we need buckets. We need a bucket. Wait first. Right, this is how I've been doing buckets so far, but I definitely need to make like a water thingy, a water color. That's what we need, a water material for the game. And then do a little handle. There we go, there's a little bucket. Right, what's gonna be on here? Maybe like a big map. A map would be quite cool. Yeah, that's actually quite cool. I don't know why, I just really like that. What's the Discord? There is a link to Discord in the description below, but I'm sure Itchy is probably just about to post it to you anyway. It'd be cool to see how much time it takes to destroy the thing you've put so much hours to build. Honestly, it's gonna take so long. Like, you will probably never. I would love to see someone try and destroy the entire map of the game, but I don't think it's gonna be possible, you know. But yeah, what are we at? 35 likes. Okay, guys, we can do better than 35 likes. Come on, we can do better than 35 likes. Last time we did likes. Last video, should I say, we had so many goddamn likes. It was insane. There was too many. I was literally, my balls were blown off by the amount of likes we had. I think it was like 70 or 80 or something by the end of the stream. So don't give me this 35 likes or whatever it was. What are we up to now? 40. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. It really does just help boost. It tells YouTube like, hey, this is decent content. This content's okay. You know. So yeah, that just kind of helps me out quite a bit. So I appreciate it. Okay. This is really starting to look good. I'm actually super proud of this so far. Are you the only person that has different voxel strengths? Thomas, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean like, are you able to get this material set because it's on the Discord? Is it difficult to make Hydroneer multiplayer? Asks Fogarty. Extremely difficult, but we have snaps to do it for us. So yeah. But yeah, it is genuinely insanely difficult. There is a massive amount of work that goes into it, but Snaps is dedicated and also very smart. Unlike me, I'm not super clever when it comes to code, so gonna put some random boys down. Boys. I can see there's a bit of rivalry going on in the chat right now between the community manager and the technical director. Uh-oh. Cool. Right, you know what? I am actually really happy with how this has gone so far, and I think that the exterior is actually finished. I don't want to overcrowd it, right? Because it's important to have spaces like this where you can actually walk. One thing I have to do though, before I forget, is these guys right here. These are just like little porthole-y things. So we're gonna take that and we're just gonna put them, so we've got a gap of 3, so that means we can only really, that's gonna be just big enough. Oh, and it's too low, of course. Of course it is. Was it there or was it? I think it was here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We just got to do these all up the deck. Oh wow, that's a lot of eggs. Does mods work in Hydrogen multiplayer? No, not right now. Since the update isn't out, so the modders can't fix their mods. But a lot of the code base is going to be completely different, which means it's actually going to be a little bit tricky for the modders to put their mods back in. They'll most likely have to rework a lot of their mods, like almost restart them, just because the code is just so different, because we've really improved it. One of the things that we're bringing to Hydroneer in 2.0, which is the multiplayer update, is a massive amount of like optimizations and stuff. So the game will just instantly run way smoother than it does now. I'm just gonna flip these. Nope, not that way. I think that way, yeah, that way. And now we can just move these over and then we know what we need to delete. Easy, look at that, super easy. We got our little water holes, and this is if there's any water on the deck, then it can kind of filter out through these little holes. That looks good. Okay, right. That's that. What else do we need? What else do we need? How easy will it be to mod this? In this game, it's going to be pretty difficult to mod this. Oh. Itchy's coming in with the poke emojis. If you guys join, if you guys hit that little join button, you can see it's down right there probably. If you hit that, you guys can join as a member, support the, all the money goes to the community helper team, which is the guys who are helping out moderate this chat and amongst other things. And you get all of the Foulball Hangover emojis as well in Discord. It's really cool. Itchy's just posted a link, I'm assuming. So go check that out if you guys are interested. Oh, what we need here is just like loads of rope, I think. Just like random rope just lying around on the deck. I'm not sure if here is going to be a good place to put it all, but... yeah, nah. We're going to put it on top of these things. That'd be way cooler. I like doing these little ropey bits. I don't know why. It's just really fun making little ropes. guess it's just like kind of just gives a bit more character to the ship, you know, just like a bit of mess, just kind of makes it feel a bit more like a fishing trawler, you know. Especially this isn't going to be in a expensive part of, you know, it's, you know, they're poor fishermen, they're not exactly professional. Well, I guess they would be professional, but they won't be like, you know, super tidy about their job. Oh, you like the hydrogen video? Well, in 2 days, I think, the Radio Silent video is coming out. So I got a Radio Silent devlog coming out in 2 days. And it's also Itchy's birthday in 2 days. How crazy is that? Yeah, it's our boy Itchy's birthday. He's gonna be 12 years old. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? It's a bit cheeky. I'm gonna start chaining up some of these ropes. Oh, that looks good. That looks so good. Hey, nice. Happy birthday, Brent. How much is Hydronery? Hydronery is $10. But it's going to be on sale in about a week or so. So maybe wait for the sale if you want to pick up yourself a copy. Save some V-Bucks. Thanks, Itchy. Yeah, I've done quite a bit. Ship is looking mighty fine. I'm very happy with how it's going. Gonna put some random boys. Okay, cool. You know what? I think we are done for this part right here. For this exterior, we're done. Now we got to do the interior, which I'm kind of dreading. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know not what I'm going to do, you know? We're going to do a table. And then we're going to push that table in. And then we're going to raise it up a bit because it's definitely too low. Just decorate a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really bored of listening to this music. What's this software? This software is called Magica Voxel, and it's completely free. And to top it off, you can submit things to go into the game that I'm working on. How crazy is that? If you check out the link in the Discord, there's a whole section about what to do, how to do it, and all that good stuff. And I'm sure Itchy has probably just posted some links to that as well. We're going to do another map in here. Nice. Don't know what that is meant to be, but yeah, somewhere. Okay, cool. So this is actually turning out a lot better than what I was thinking it was going to be earlier. So we've got to figure out how we're going to make a chair that's kind of this height, but we could probably try and figure it out. Hey, John, make a giant Hydroneer statue with a giant pipe valve. That would be kind of cool to like hide a pipe somewhere in the world. Yeah, we'll see. Brent's asking, when am I ending the stream? What time is it now? It's 9:20, so maybe in somewhere between 40 minutes and an hour and 40 minutes. I usually go for about 2 to 3 hours streaming every single week here on YouTube. Am I still working on Hydroneer? Sim Blocks is asking. Yeah, I'm working on Hydroneer. Spend a lot of time on Radio Silent, but we've got a really good team working on both games right now. Since Hydroneer's release, I was able to hire more people, add them to the team, so we've got a pretty big team now. So don't you worry, Hydroneer is in safe hands, and we are working on that multiplayer update as we speak, as well as doing stuff like working on this game. Oh, my nose is like really runny today. Like sniffing. Okay. Cool. I am in the UK. Yes, I am, Cyberao. I'm from London. Right, okay. That's all looking good. That's all looking real good. Let's work on this. Let's start it because I've been kind of putting it off since we started the stream, and I'm gonna nail it today, and you hopefully. Right, I think what we'll do is we will make it so it's more of a table-y kind of thing. So here's kind of just all of our wires and stuff. So we're just gonna and do that. Yeah, I am starting to feel a little bit ill today, so I might not be around for 3 hours, but we'll see. We'll see how much I can do. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit ill, which is a bit worrying. Right, and then I want to have a big old wheel on here, and then we're gonna do just a little. Oh, uh-oh, what's going on? The hell was that? Okay, there we go. Yes, this is our wheel. And then we're going to have some sort of chair that kind of comes out and up, but that's fine. Amit is asking, maybe make a video for tips and tricks. I would, but that's not really my thing. I don't really do tutorials. Just because I like to spend all of my time working on my games rather than making tutorials for other developers. There is a builder's guide though, which is really useful if you really want to make stuff for the game. Just read through that. I made some really good documentation, which is going to be quite useful for you if you are doing that kind of stuff. Right, I think we're just going to add some random buttons and stuff, and then there we go. That is that done. Now we need to make some sort of chair thingy. Maybe we'll have like a little another table here with like another map on it or something. So I'm thinking for the chair, literally something like super simple. And kind of make it so it looks like it's been built onto the back of this. Oh yes, that looks pretty okay. We like to go for pretty okay. Maybe add in some color variation. Maybe like a little red cushion in there or something. too bright. It's too bright. I'll do. Okay. That looks pretty good, pretty okay. Yep, that looks pretty okay to me. And then we're just going to make a quick little table here. It's going to be on some little raily things, like it's kind of being held up. And then we're going to do some paperwork. Oh no, we should do just a map. We'll just do a map. We'll just do a map. Bit of that, a bit of green. In fact, was that darker green better? Yeah, the dark green was better. The best map ever. Look at that. I can definitely read that. And then I think that might be it for this little room. We're going to go low detail for this boat, I think. You know, I don't want to go too high detail because I just don't want to spend too much time on something that's like not really going to be seen too much, you know. And Tony is asking, for the Hydrogen multiplayer update, will there be a looking for group in the Discord? 100%. I might even like have a link in game where you can just click that and it takes you to the Discord channel where you can like find other people to play with. Yeah, that's a lot of like kind of concerns that I've had from people is like, hey, I don't actually have a lot of friends that I play games with, or maybe my friends aren't interested in Hydroneer because it's not their kind of game. So yeah, I really want to like cater to people who might struggle to find groups because, you know, that's never fun. So yeah, we will definitely have that. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up. It's a really good point. Random rope there. Okay, right, now we are going to go below deck. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll just get the layouts done and then I think we might call it there because your boy is feeling a little bit sick. You know when you just kind of feel like you've got a bit of illness coming on and you just kind of every passing moment you can feel yourself getting a little bit worse. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Hopefully it'll just pass, but I do not know. Okay, so the blue level is just to like show where the water is. So I know that there's enough headroom if I use this kind of level. And then I also need to think about what kind of what's going to be in the boat as well. I just want to do some framing around here. Add a little nice frame. Did I forget to eat again? I definitely forgot to eat again. You know me, always streaming on an empty stomach because I always forget. There is no space for your legs, Calvin's saying. Yeah, you could kind of tuck your legs in here and here. That would work. Unless you're talking about something else. Oh man, I'm really happy with how this boat's coming out. It just looks so cool. Right. What rooms do we need below a deck? Below a boat? This little drawing here is going to be really good. We need an engine room, which we've actually got the engine in the front of the boat, so that's fine. We need a crew mess. We need like kind of crew bunks. We haven't actually done a propeller, have we? Did I do a propeller? I cannot even remember. No, I didn't. I'm going to do a propeller right here. What do we got here? That's just a little engine-y thing. Doesn't really tell us much. What about this diagram? No, so I'm thinking we just go basic. We go, there's a bathroom, there's a like a mess room, like an eating room, there's some bunks, and then there's like one bedroom for like the captain. Yeah, I think we should do that. I think just keep it simple. Why, we don't need anything else. I really want to incorporate, maybe try and incorporate this into it. Nah. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is just generally it. That's all we need to really do. So yeah, let's kind of build this out a little bit more. And I think now we can kind of get rid of, should we get rid of this guy? Yeah, we can get rid of that. We know what the boat level is now, so. You can see how much space we got here, and then I think we can just do like a little layout. I think what we'll do is we'll literally just paint on the actual boat. Overfitting this may have just pop through a bit. This is a lot of floor space. Wow, there's a lot of real estate to work with here. This is actually going to be pretty interesting, being able to make quite a lot with all this space. Let's just get rid of all this scrap. Get rid of that. Okay, it's just this stuff where it's just popped through. Okay, right, we do run out a bit of headroom around the back, so maybe we have storage in the back, or we have bunks that you crawl into. Oh, we're almost at 50 likes. All right, I'll be happy if we can get 50 likes in one stream. So if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It really helps out with the algorithm, letting YouTube know that this isn't some dog shit crap stream. So yeah, I'd appreciate if you could hit that. It really does help out the stream. And while we do that, we're going to be thinking about the layout of the ship. So we're going to have some sort of walkway clear here. So maybe we just have a nice little wall. Yeah, it's a fisherman boat after all. Don't be too fancy. It's very true. Very, very, very true. Okay, let's kind of close this down over here. You like the blue? Yeah, the neon blue does really accent really well because of how kind of dark the other colors are. Okay, so we're gonna just, what's that? Is that 8? Okay. Gonna look like that. Thanks, Blade and Fire. Appreciate it. Okay. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. So I think maybe mess hall at the front, mess hall and bathroom. No. Yeah. Okay. Mess hall and bathroom at the front, and then everything else kind of like tucked in at the back. I feel like we should probably just try and see how far we can get here, because obviously we're going to be hitting that. Although that's kind of like, it could be a quite nice feature. Thanks, Calvin. Appreciate it, mate. Have a good night. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's kind of do that, and then cool. I've done that right so far, I think. And 2, and then another 2, and then just want to make it so it's mirrored on both sides. And then we can also use 3 there, 3 there. Yeah, that is mirrored. And then we can also kind of push back this way if need to, but I don't really want to get too close to the engine. And it would be kind of nice if it feels like a little bit squished up in this thing. Like a normal boat. Right, we're going to then kind of come out a bit more here as well. We're just adding random lines at this point too. Oh no, we can kind of, why don't we just, I think we're going to do this. Yeah. Just add in one big fat turn. And then you've got loads of room here for crew. We also need to, I'm just going to do this as a marker. This is going to be, we want to have 10 for the walkway. So these beds are going to have to be like really, like essentially just have like curtains between them, I think. And they'll kind of like sort of come out to like here-ish. And then be along here. And they're literally just going to be bunks. And then we'll have the captain's room back here. So how close are we to this thing there? From this line here, we're 3 blocks away. So 1, 2, 3. Just gonna put a line there. This is going to be captain's room right here. We could have maybe like a little storage thing going on there. And you know, it's not going to be the biggest room, but it's at least going to be like a little bed. And then we'll go 10, cool. So that's captain's room, and then we're going to have a bathroom right at the back. Just put that there. And then we'll have just a little thing right here. How much headroom we got? Okay, we got just a bit. Like I didn't want to go back past the fish tank, so we could probably just put it like right there. 10, so that means we got, cool, so that's that. Just gonna go there. Okay, so that's our bathroom, and then square this off. And that is gonna be our layout. Yeah, that's gonna feel good. So we're gonna have like a table, and maybe we'll have chairs that go all around the side here. Like a big, what's it called when you go in and there's like a booth? Is that a booth? Like in a restaurant when you sit around in a circle, like a half circle. But yeah, cool. So I think that is going to be the end of it today. I'm feeling a little bit rough and I don't know what's going on. So maybe I'm feeling ill. Maybe it's just because I haven't ate yet. I think though it's probably because I'm actually getting a bit ill, which is not going to be fun. But yeah, right. I'm really, really happy with the progress we've made today. Look at this thing. It's amazing. If you guys do have any questions about Hydroneer, Radio Silent, whatever, let me know right now and I'll discuss them before I close out the stream. But thanks so much everyone for joining the stream. I really do appreciate you guys coming here every single week. It's really nice to see familiar faces and new faces as well. If you are new, give me a little chicken emoji in the chat. If you are old, give me a little egg emoji. Just so we can see what's going on. But yeah, look at this thing. Whew, what a beauty. You can see it really doesn't like how none of these are attached, but it's fine. But yeah, look at this thing. Such a nice looking ship. So I think next week what we'll do is Tuesday, 8 PM usual time. We'll be going through the boat again, and we're going to be doing like a bit of the interior work on it. Hey, nice to see some eggs in the chat. That's really cool. But yeah, if you guys do have any questions, please get them in now. Anything about Radio Silent, about Hydroneer, it's all good. Yeah, I love the colors in this as well, and I think the rope idea went down really well. Yeah, really nice variation of color. We also needed to put a rudder in here and a little, what's it called? A rudder and a prop. I think we'll go kind of in this diagram where you have the rudder here and then the prop kind of rotates. Awesome, beautiful. So yeah, if you've got anything else, please let me know. I'll be here for the next 5 minutes. But yeah, how's everyone doing? What have we been playing recently? I've been playing a bit of Unturned. It's really fun. I really do enjoy it. We've actually got a server. If you guys are interested in playing some Unturned with us, we've got a public server. Links for that are in the Discord in the other games section. Universal Game says, are there any Easter eggs in Hydroneer in reference to Radio Silence? So almost like the opposite way. I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to say what it is. And it's only just one, but there is definitely going to be one, or there is one in Hydroneer Multiplayer. When is Hydroneer Multiplayer coming out? Blade and Fire asks. In the summer. We don't have a exact date yet because it's still a little bit far out. But yeah, we're hoping to get it in sometime in the summer. But yeah, cool. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks so much. Oh, yeah. Sorry, new chat. Okay, no, we're good. All right, yeah, cool. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Catch me next week on Tuesday the 8th. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Also, in 2 days, it's Itchy's birthday, and we have a new Radio Silent video coming out. It's all about the lore of Radio Silent, so a bit of the backstory to the game. But thanks so much for joining, everyone. I will see you all next week, 8 p.m.